hope you all are doing good. So in this video, we'll be discussing on ICAR-PG Food Science and Technology previous year question paper of 2025. So this video will help you understand the important concepts, question patterns and exam preparation strategies. So let us begin. Question 1. The opacity of an emulsion is determined by. So droplet size alone. So droplet size, basically size it affects the light scattering, but alone it does not fully determine the opacity. Droplet size and droplet concentration, so both of this matters, but still it is incomplete without it considering the refractive index differences. Refractive difference in the refractive index of the two phases. So this controls how much light is bending or scattering, but it is not enough alone. Fourth option, that is droplet size, droplet concentration, difference in the refractive index of the two phases. So correct option should be D. Since droplet size, it tells us how the light it scatters. Droplet concentration means how much or how many particles it got scattered the light, and the refractive index difference means it tells the strength of the scattering. So correct option should be option number D. Question 2. Which of the following can be used to prevent the browning of cut fruits and vegetables? First is water. So it does not stop browning. It may even allow enzyme activity. Next, sucrose. So sucrose, these sugars, this does not prevent the enzymatic browning. Ascorbic acid. So correct option is C, that is ascorbic acid, since it acts as an antioxidant. Which prevents the oxidation and it can stop the browning reaction. And enzymes, so enzymes like say for example polyphenol oxidase. So it actually causes the browning, so it will not prevent it. So we can say that ascorbic acid stops the browning by preventing the oxidation process. Question 3. Dash are used as acidulants in soft drinks and beverages. So citric acid and phosphoric acid. So this is the correct option, since most commonly these are the two acidulants which are used in soft drinks. So it basically gives a sour taste and it can control the pH. Whereas acetic acid and phosphoric acid, so acetic acid, we know it's the vinegar. So it is not used in soft drinks due to its strong smell or taste. Next, acetic acid, citric acid, since again acetic acid, citric acid and ascorbic acid. So ascorbic acid is mainly used as an antioxidant. That is vitamin C, not as a primary acidulant. So over here our correct option will be option A, that is citric acid and phosphoric acid. These two are mainly used in the soft drinks as an acidulants. Question 4. Which of the following statement is true? Chelating agents are compounds which form complexes with water. So chelating agents do not specifically form complexes with water. This is incorrect. Chelating agents are compounds which form complexes with solvent. So not correct, because chelation is not about solvents. Chelating agents are compounds which form complexes with non-metals. So chelating agents, they mainly bind with metal ions, not with non-metal ions. Incorrect. Chelating agents are compounds which form complexes with metal ions. So this is correct, since chelating agent, it binds with metals. Say for example Fe, Cu, Ca, so they form a stable complexes. So chelating agents, they trap the metal ions and it will form a stable complexes. Correct option is D. Question number 5. Protein efficiency ratio, that is PER, is, so gain in body weight per unit of protein intake. This is true. So protein efficiency ratio, it measures how much body weight it increases per gram of protein which has been consumed. Percentage of protein absorbed per digestion. So this is actually digestibility. Next, product of digestibility, coefficients and biological value. So this basically refers to the protein quality, where we okay. In PDCAS concept, we have read about this. Next, percentage of nitrogen retained out of nitrogen which has been absorbed. So this defines the biological value, that is BV. So correct option is option number A, that is gain in the body weight per unit of the protein which is intake. Question 6. Vegetable lecithin is obtained mainly from wheat. So wheat contains very little lecithin. Soybean. So soybean is the correct option, since the main commercial source of vegetable lecithin is soybean and it is widely used in food industry. So rice is not a significant source of lecithin, and maize, it contains very small amount of lecithin. So correct option is option number B. Question 7. Which of the following is a function of amino acids from protein digestion in the body? So first one, that is energy production. So amino acids can be used as an energy source when it is needed. Regulation of body process. So this is also true that they form the enzymes, hormones, the neurotransmitters. So this is also true. Growth of body tissues. So it is essential for building the new tissues, and maintenance and repair of the body tissues. So it help in repairing the damaged tissue. So in simple word, we can say that the amino acids, it helps in growth, repair, regulation, and even energy. So all are the functions. Question 8. Which of the following is correctly matched? So first one, that is globulins. Globulins, that is conjugated proteins. So globulins are the simple proteins. They are not conjugated proteins. Homopolysaccharides. So homopolysaccharides are cellulose. This is true. Cellulose, we know it is made up of only glucose units. That's why it is homo. Next, phospholipids. Simple lipids. So phospholipids are the compound lipids. And stearic acid, unsaturated fatty acid. So stearic acid is a saturated fatty acids. So correct option is option number B, that is cellulose. It is a homopolysaccharides, means only glucose units. Question 9, we have to match list 1 with list 2. First one, that is simple proteins. So simple proteins are albumins. Next, glycogenesis. Glycogenesis means formation of glycogen from the glucose. Glycolysis. So glycolysis is the breakdown of glucose for the energy. And fats. Fats undergoes saponification, that is soap formation reaction. So correct option will be option number B, that is A2, B4, C1 and D3. Question number 10. Which of the following is the correct grouping of the disaccharides? First one, that is glucose, fructose and sucrose. So they all are monosaccharides. Lactose, cellulose and mannose. So cellulose, we know it is a polysaccharide. And mannose, it is monosaccharide. Lactose, sucrose, maltose. So they three are disaccharides. Glucose, sucrose and cellulose. Cellulose again it is a polysaccharide and glucose it is a monosaccharide. So correct option is option number C, that is lactose, sucrose and maltose. Next question 11. Beta oxidation occurs in first one proteins. So proteins are broken into amino acids not by beta oxidation. Next lipids. So it is correct option because beta oxidation is the breakdown of the fatty acids, that is lipids, to produce the energy. Carbohydrates. So carbohydrates are broken down by glycolysis process. And amino acids. So amino acids are metabolized by deamination, not by beta oxidation process. So correct option will be B, that is lipids. Question 12. Which of the following statement is correct about gas chromatography? Option A, that is separation of components in the mixture is on the basis of their charge. So this is used in electrophoresis. Not in the gas chromatography. Separation of components in the mixture is on the basis of differences in their partitioning behavior. So this is true since in the gas chromatography separation it depends on how the components they distribute between the gaseous phase and the stationary phase. Separation of components in the mixture is on the basis of their molecular geometry. So this is not correct, and separation of the components in the mixture on the basis of their size. So it occurs in the gel filtration chromatography. So correct option is B, that gas chromatography, it separates the compounds based on their partition between the mobile phase and the gaseous phase. Question number 13. Which of the following compound is commonly used as a flavor enhancer in cooking? First option, that is carboxymethyl cellulose. So it is used as a thickener, stabilizer, not as a flavor enhancer. Monosodium glutamate, that is MSG. So this is the correct option. It's a common flavor enhancer and it gives basically umami, savory taste. Gum arabic, so it is used as an emulsifier. Or the stabilizer. Sodium alginate, so it is used as a gelling or a thickening agent. So correct option is B, that is monosodium glutamate. Question number 14. Which type of wheat is better for biscuit production? So it is soft wheat because it has low protein and gluten. It means it gives a soft, crumbly texture which is ideal for the biscuit. Hard wheats are basically used for bread, not biscuits. Old wheat, so it's not a standard. Fresh wheat, not a standard. So for soft wheat means less gluten, best for biscuits. Correct option is option number A. Question number 15. The relationship between the del factor, temperature and the time is given as. So del is 1 by 8 into T, e to the power ERT. So basically the D value, that is Arrhenius equation, it is the exponential relation with the temperature. Means it relates D value with time and temperature. So correct option should be option number B. Question 16. Henry's law, it relates to the partial pressure of oxygen and the saturation concentration of oxygen in the liquid. So this is true. Since Henry's law, it's the gas solubility which is directly proportional to the partial pressure of the gas above the liquid. Next, the oxygen transfer rate and bubble size. So no, it is relating to the mass transfer. Mass transfer. The oxygen transfer rate and the temperature. So temperature basically it affects the solubility. So but this is not the law of definitions. And next, the transfer rate and partial pressure. So Henry's law basically it deals with the equilibrium solubility, not the transfer rate. So over here correct option will be A, that is more pressure means more gas which is getting dissolved in the liquid. Question 17. The process of preserving food by rapid freezing followed by dehydration under the vacuum, it is known as. So first option, that is sterilization. So it uses high heat to kill the microorganisms. So say for example in canned foods, so not freezing nor vacuum which is involved. Pasteurization, so it uses mild heat to kill the harmful microbes. Lyophilization, so this is the correct option. Since the process, that is freezing plus vacuum drying, that is sublimation, in this the water goes from ice, that is vapor, directly, and it preserves the quality, taste and nutrient of the product. Dehydration, so it means the removal of water using the heat, say for example using sun drying or hot air drying process, tray dryings like this. So over here our correct option will be option number C, that is lyophilization. Question number 8. Raoult's law is applicable to the. So Raoult's law, it's the law which applies when interaction between the molecules are uniform, means it is ideal. So correct option is A. Real solutions, if solution is real, that means it will deviate. So this cannot be. Mixture of water and alcohol, so this is a non-ideal solution which shows the deviation, and non-ideal gas means Raoult's law is only for liquid solutions, not the gaseous. So correct option is option number A. Question number 19. Which of the following equipment is used for the measurement of specific heat? First one, that is hygrometer. So hygrometer, it basically measures the humidity. That means the moisture which is present in the air. Thermometer, so we know that thermometer, it measures the temperature, not specific heat. Next, calorimeter. So calorimeter, it measures the heat changes. Like it helps calculate the specific heat. So correct option is option C. Manometer. So manometer, it measures the pressure. So calorimeter is used to measure the heat, which is used to find the specific heat. Question 20. The unit of thermal diffusivity is. So the unit of thermal diffusivity is meter square per second. So correct option is option number C. So we'll be solving more further questions of 2025 in the next video. So till then, thank you and enjoy learning.